there's your link.
So I'm gonna say I worked on a lot of the bio stuff, and I did like the stats for like the monster because that one's the one that would take the longest. I haven't done anything for the kid, so I was thinking I'll probably do that like live here.
Yeah, I was hoping to do all of that. That's fine.
Yeah,
Alright,
I just wanted to make sure I had like stuff.
Okay, you've already got roll 20 loaded up. You're purple red. So let you get your character sheet open up on the screen.
I haven't done anything on the kid or anything like that, and all the stuff I had written down is just like notes, so it's not like, you know.
Yeah. Alright. And we got the paint on the other screen. Need a little bit of something in the background. It's too quiet. So let's get some music. That's the wrong one. Just trying to find, getting some basic music to run. There we go, top royalty free. There, got some music now.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so, for those who aren't aware what this is, what are we doing here? This is a new campaign we've been working on for too long at this point. Which, it's not even meant to be a full-length campaign. This is going to be a pretty short campaign to test out this system, because it's a system we've been looking at for a long time, planning to use for some different things, and want to try out just the basic version of it first. Called Monsters and Other Childish Things. And in Monsters and Other Childish Things, the players play children. Literal children. And it can be anywhere from like 6 to 14 kind of range. Like, you could play teenagers with it too. The system works perfectly fine for that, but it's meant for younger kids who are kind of weak and underdeveloped. And in this game, your kids, whether they came from your imagination or actually creatures that you just befriended, but either way, you have a monster. And every kid gets a unique monster that's completely their friend and tied to them emotionally and spiritually somehow. Didn't even notice that before. And then, that's the thing. Where's that go from there? It depends how you want to do it. In this particular campaign, though, we're going more of a Scooby and the Gang kind of murder mystery-esque sort of thing, with some weird shit going on, and the kids have to figure it out because the adults are useless. In true, typical, like, 80s, 90s fiction, sci-fi fashion. And in order to fit that, this is all taking place in 1994. I don't think I actually mentioned that part before.
I think you mentioned it being in the 90s. I think you put down an exact date.
Yes, 1994. I would have been 7 or 8 years old.
I would have been -1.
Rip. Now I gotta get the actual PDF opened up for this book. Hey, Flint, how you doing? Not too long, it'll be your turn to do this next. That or you or Rift, whoever's most available. Alright. So, you've been concepting since last night. How long did you end up staying up last night doing that? After I went to bed.
I stayed up like half an hour afterwards, but then, like, as I said, I wasn't able to get to sleep very well last night because my back was hurting. So I had plenty of time to think more. I laid there.
Fun. Well, hopefully at least that means this will go pretty smoothly.
Yeah, because I know basically, like, if I didn't think about stuff beforehand,
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't have been able to come up with anything on the spot.
So in typical gaming fashion, let's just jump right into this and start getting built. The first thing that you have to do to make a character is the hardest thing. The naming stuff. The meat and potatoes.
Potatoes, indeed.
Well, we'll get to that later.
Uh-huh.
And as you can see, like, the game goes straight into its own concept perfectly. This is your permanent record. You are a student, so this is a perfect way to do a character sheet. So you did not come up with a name?
I did.
Oh boy.
My character's name is going to be Fergus McDowell. His nickname is going to be Ferg. Or Fergie, as his mother calls him.
Okay. Well, you've got the character sheet open, right? On Roll20?
Yep.
Start filling it in.
Put it down. Can you see the name?
Yep.
Okay, good. It'll work.
Correct. And you are an elementary school student. So I filled that. I already checked that. I really like this character sheet because, like, if you click one of the other ones, it unchecks the other.
Yeah.
It only lets you check one of the three. Alright. So now you need to know your parents' name. You didn't think of that.
I just listed her down as Mama.
Mama. But you need to figure out a name for her at some point. But she'll of course have the same last name as you, when actually maybe not in your case. And depending on how that worked out.
Oh yeah.
Did your mom go back to her maiden name?
I think she went back to her maiden name and the kids did too.
Okay, so she took him with her back to it. Okay.
Yeah.
So you'll have to put the dad in there eventually, and he'll have a different last name of some kind.
Yeah. Him and his sister.
Ah. So yeah, you'll want to put them in there as well. I don't know if there's a spot to put your siblings. If not, we'll put them on the same line as parent guardian.
I'll put it in like the relationships.
That makes sense actually. Yeah. Okay, so we can skip that for now though, while you think of names, or if you want to find a generator to do it. For now,
Yeah.
what's your character's? You know your gender, and what's your birth date?
Shit.
Exactly.
He's 10 years old, but I had to figure out, like... So if he's 10 and in 94, then...
The game takes place in late school year, right before summer.
Okay. So... He'd probably have, like, a summer birthday then, because if they're, like, I think, like, 4th grade, then he'll be 11 and 5th. No, wait.
It could go either way. Like,
Either way, he's 10.
kids in a grade can go from 9 to 11 in that grade. So they can be anywhere within a couple of years. A year, either direction, either way.
So let's say he was born in July.
Yeah, you don't need a number date necessarily, although we know the year's 1994, so you could easily do that.
Yeah. July 1984.
Yep, so go ahead and fill it out. That's the wrong line. Do you have a date?
Oh, yeah.
If you want to randomly make a date, you can roll 3d10. But then you can't get the first or second if you do it that way. Actually, you could just roll a 1d31.
I mean, I could, yeah, sure. I'll do that. 7.
So you're born right near the July 4th area. That's a thing.
Yes.
And we know you're a boy. Although Fergie could be a girl, I mean, we've already established that in real life.
Yeah, entirely. What is the school's name?
That is Whimsy County Public. And there's your teacher, right up on the screen. Mr. Herring.
Mr. Herring.
Yep.
There we go.
Okay. We can leave the monster line blank for now, until you get to that point. Because now that we've got your stuff... Okay, now... Subjective evaluation. Mr. Herring he's awful, yes.
So, appearance, personality, favorite thing, and comments.
Yeah, it doesn't matter which order you want to do these in.
Yeah.
For the comments one, it'll do it probably from like the perspective of a teacher writing out.
Right.
Like misbehaves, does this kind of thing, like performs poorly when set next to girls, you know, whatever random little things.
Oh, the thing told me to write a thing and a bad thing, but they've done. There's no slot for that.
Favorite thing.
No,
I
good
get
thing and bad thing.
Oh, so those can be in the comments then.
Yeah.
Those are good things to have in general, like to have for the sake of roleplay as well.
Yeah.
Creepy crawlies and mud. Okay, he's an outdoor kid.
He is. He is constantly. I can't say constantly. He's frequently found either muddy or dirty. So let's see. Appearance. How to describe it? How's that?
Yeah, that sounds about right. Maybe something about his general attire.
Yeah, sure.
There we go, that sounds good.
Or...
And for reference on the thing we were talking about before, what we were talking about with his mother, Verdun decided that his parents are going to be divorced, so he's going to have a single mother.
Yep.
In the 90s. So yeah, a little bit of a taboo in a small town.
Mm-hmm. His clothes are usually dirty and worn because he's always working them hard. I feel like he's probably going to be the guy that lives closest to the secret base, and it's going to be like in the woods, like right outside his house.
Yeah.
And he's just going to be constantly like what he does all day is he goes out and like he just hangs around in the woods all day.
Yeah, like
mud and shit.
That makes sense to me, and maybe the secret base is one of the few good things his dad ever did.
Yeah, yeah.
Built him the treehouse.
That sounds like a good idea, actually.
Deep lore.
And yeah, so his clothes are usually dirty, and because, you know, single mother working, his clothes are not the, and the fact that he ruins them frequently, his clothes aren't necessarily...
Yeah, she's not gonna buy him expensive clothes if he's out in the fucking dirt and mud.
Exactly.
She's smart.
She is. He's got enough to deal with his sister. I'll get into that later.
Yeah, I'm sure. Alright, so...
let's see...
Melody.
I'm gonna look up a word.
Kids don't know his first name, but that's it. Let me go add that. Mr. Herring's first name.
More potatoes.
Hmm?
Russet, more potatoes.
Mr. Russet Herring. Freaking cold. Oh, I didn't think so. I wasn't sure. I was like, I don't think the cat's showing up on the screen.
Nah.
Because he's pestering me, of course, but he's all staticky because I'm wearing a sweater. I just shocked him. There he is. You see a tail periodically swishing into the screen.
There. How's that functionality?
What? 1 second. I gotta get rid of this cat so I can actually get my mouse. Okay, there. I couldn't read the last line, so I was like, wait a minute. Yeah, that looks good. You can always add more as you go as well.
Yeah, this is just the system.
Alright, Well, that pretty much wraps up that section for now. You don't need too much detail. Like, you can write more comments in as we go, if you think of things. Kind of like a bullet list, almost. I wrote the one obvious one in there.
I'll put down the good things he's done and the bad thing he's done, suggested on the thing.
Oh yeah, good plan. Ah, yeah, that makes sense. So he's good with animals. Hey, Anger.
Yeah. Anger.
We're in the middle of making a character. Small boy.
Small boy Ferg.
Welcome to Whimsy. Alright, so now we've got through most of the guts of the character. So that brings us to the stats, where we actually have guts. So there are there's stats. Each one starts at 1 die. You get 10 dice to divide up between them. None of them can be higher than 5.
Yeah, I need to figure out how I'm gonna do this. I mean, I kind of wanted to get to the page with all the stats.
So for you guys watching, the stats in this game, the main stats, are feet, guts, hands, brains, and face. These are also the locations you get damaged in. Your stats are literally your health. And they're very obvious. Feet, guts, hands, brains, and face. Feet, hands, guts, and hands are each worth 2 locations worth of space, so they're more likely to get hit. Actually, guts is 3 through 6, so guts is 3. Guts is the most likely to get hit. Brains and face, though, only have one number each, so they're the least likely to get hit, but when they do get hit, it's usually pretty bad. It's like when you're trying to be a smart aleck and talk down somebody with charisma or something like that, and they punch you in the face. It's kind of hard to be a smart aleck when your face is bleeding.
Yeah. I'm thinking I'm probably gonna have a little bit of a focus in like feet and guts, considering like what he does on a daily basis.
Yeah.
Running out in the woods and
your actual stats have nothing to do with your skills. Like, they don't determine how much you get in each skill set at all.
Right, yeah.
So you can have a crappy feet score, but still be good at like kicking or dodge or PE. You're just not very good with it on your feet. Or say the other way around. Like, you could be really bad with your hands, but have a decent, like, shop score.
Yeah.
So you're good at building things, but you're bad at it in your hands, so you're gonna, like, while you're building things, you're gonna be hitting your fingers with the hammer and stuff like that. And while the skills are listed under their stats, they're not necessarily always going to be a check with guts plus wind or hands plus shop. Like, they can get mixed around based on what you're doing.
So, let's see then. I do, even if it isn't, like, you know, connected so much to the skills, I do want a high guts. I want him to be a gutsy, sturdy fella.
Yeah, you said he's well-formed, so it makes sense.
Little chap.
Mm-hmm. So everything starts at 1.
Yeah, so I might for the moment put my guts to 3.
Yep, you just click on the number and it circles it.
Yep, I got it.
So that's 2 dice down out of your 10.
2 dice down.
So you get 8 dice left.
Probably at least put 1 in feet for now. I bring it up later.
Okay, so you got 7.
Honestly, it'd probably be best to bring something up to at least 2 for now. So I'll spend to the rest, so it's basically like just a standard. I'll bring it down.
So you use 6, you've got 4 dice left.
Yeah. I've used 5.
6.
No, yeah, 6.
One of everything and then 1 extra.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So let's see then.
Given the type of kid you've got, I would honestly go 3 in hands and feet as well, and then up his guts to 4.
Yeah, I was thinking of that. Yeah.
And then either just up one of the other 2 to 4 as well, or go 1 in more in brains or face, depending if you want him to be more charismatic or more smart. Because that's the beauty of it. You can be smart without using it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with another point in brains.
Okay.
He's gonna be a bit of a awkward kid, or not even so much awkward. He's just weird.
He's weird and not the most sociable.
Yeah.
In the way of like charisma. He's not the face. He's dirty.
He's the kind of kid that'll be like, look at this fucking millipede. No, I wouldn't say no cursing.
Yeah.
Look at this freaking millipede I found. Just like holds it up in front of the person.
No words. These are 90s kids. They don't swear unless something's really bad.
Yeah, I gotta get used to that. You know.
It's gonna take a bit, yeah.
I'm a sailor's mouth. I can't.
It's hard. You gotta use all the just short of them ones where they start to and then they're like, ha!
Fudge you, asshole.
Exactly. Alright, so those are your stats. From there we go to skills. They all start at 0, and you have 15 dice. No more than 5 in anything.
Alright, so I'll put 2 dice in ones that I know I'm going to be using and can move them up later. Put 2 into PE, 2 into courage and into win, so that's already 6 gone, so I have 9 left.
Nope.
I'll put a point into shop for now, so there'll be 8 left.
Yep.
One to notice. So 7.
You do not have to put, like, you're completely willing, or you're completely capable of leaving completely no points in a whole section if you want to. So he could have nothing in face section.
I feel like I'll probably have at least 1 point put down.
Yeah.
That makes sense. So that'll be 6.
6, 7, 8, 9 total time spent. Yep, so you've got 6 left.
I'll put another point in PE and wind.
You need some punching and kicking, don't you?
I do, but I want to make sure, like, some of these are good.
$11 spent, so you got 4 left. Oh no, yeah, 11.
Yeah, 4 left. 1 in punching and kicking for now.
That's 2 left.
And I'll go king up to 2 and blocking to 1.
Alright. There you go. Those are your skills. You ain't gonna be dodging anything.
Oh shit, that's right. I should, maybe I can take it at a blocking and go for dodge.
Whichever one you think you would do more of. Dodge out of the way of things and take it in the face. And try to block it.
Considering his high guts, I'm thinking that it might be better to be blocking.
Yep. Alright, well, there you go. There's your skills. Now the biggest thing. Relationships.
I've got these. I'm going to, as I said before, I'm gonna save 2 dies for like everyone else does their characters.
Okay.
See if anybody wants to like use them for either. If not, then I'll just throw them back onto either something new or one of the ones already existing.
You get one automatic relationship with your monster called a bond. So you can put monster bond right in. You can never put more than 5 dice in a single relationship. You get 6 total dice. And let me see what the monster bond one is, if you start for free with some or not.
Yeah, I don't know about that. If I don't, I have to change some stuff. Cause my first relationship, I'm gonna have 2 dice in Mama.
Good old mama.
And then he's gonna have 2 dice with his sister, who I'm gonna type the name out. Sarah Kaylee McDowell.
Alright.
And I'll tell you about his sister now that I put it down. His sister is in middle school, and she's a super tuny.
A what?
A super tuny.
Oh boy.
She thinks she's like heir to some dark power.
Of course.
But she still goes to church and everything.
That's good. Okay, so bonds do not have dice. They just are.
Okay.
So you've got your sister, your mom, your monster.
And 2 other dice for later.
You've got 6 dice.
Yeah.
That's 2 for... Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, so you're saving the other 2.
Saving the other 2, like the optional rule says, like, save it after party creation, see if anybody wants to do anything. If not, then I'm just gonna throw it into something else.
Alright, hey Rift.
Hey, Raft.
So that's your relationships. Now, the best part.
Yes.
We go up to the top of the screen, and this will change it for you so you don't have to do anything. Just click this nice little button here. Switch to monster. My monster. So, do we want to fill it out here first, or do the monster picture first?
I'm thinking that I'll probably do the monster picture first.
Alright.
Then I can put this description down after I write it, so it's more of a surprise.
Okay, okay. So now you guys are you just got here for the best part, Rift.
Yes,
Boom.
Just got here for the best part.
Alright, what layer are you on, Verdun?
I'm on layer 4.
Alright, I made my layer not visible anymore, so I won't accidentally draw anything.
I'm nervous. I'm not good. I'm not good, but that's kind of the point.
Well, did you not see the stream title?
Let's see. Yeah, it is. Yes. Alright. So, I've got the ideas in my head, but I have no practice. I don't know exactly how this is gonna end up. So I might have to erase and basically like work on stuff, depending on how stuff shapes out. But I won't make any excuses, and I'm gonna just try to get to it.
Let's do this. This is gonna be fun. And hey, you can erase the
Exactly.
If this was a kid's drawing and they did it in paint, you could erase on paint. So it's fair.
Exactly. Alright, so where should I start?
Been pretty good, Rift. How about you?
Pretty good. How are you, Rift?
You excited to do this yourself?
This is stabilizer? I gotta turn that off. And on the right side for the brush stuff, there's a checkbox that says stabilizer.
Yeah, we don't want that shit. We want this to look bad.
That shit off. Yeah, I'm gonna just. So this is with the stabilizer on. And I'm gonna turn off. This is with it off. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. You can also use Control-Z in this, I found.
Oh good.
But it's better if you just erase it, the screen, because then you can accidentally leave little bits.
Exactly. So okay, so I'm gonna make my thing a bit smaller.
Oh, I'm reconnecting. There we go. For some reason I got disconnected for a second there.
Because those lines are pretty thick. Alright, so I'm gonna put my mouse down to lowest sensitivity so I can have a little bit of drawing skill. Alright, so I guess I'll start with a chunk.
Oh, nice.
Nice, Rift.
Oh yes, oh, that line that doesn't quite line up right. Perfect.
That's how it do. Didn't think it'd be like it is, but it do. Alright, and then gonna go up. Oh, that's the round structure if I've ever seen
Oh
one.
boy.
I'm gonna focus on like the big details right now. Like his arms and legs.
Oh boy, yeah. Hyperion is on me, yes. The meaty paws. Those mitts. Don't forget the thing in his hand.
Yeah, I will.
You can always use a different color for that too, yeah.
I'm just focusing on the actual structural stuff.
Yeah. He is a lard, indeed.
Oh god. I went everywhere with that one.
This is the best. I'm so glad I decided to do this way, because this is perfect. Nice. Breath of the Wild is probably the only Zelda game I really have any interest in ever playing. Except for, like, classic ones.
It needs to be a bit shorter. I mean, his legs can't be that long.
Yeah, you gotta have tight, stubby legs. So yeah, Rift, you missed the first bit where we were talking about a little bit more about the setting and stuff while we were getting into it. The game will be taking place in 1994.
I feel like his arms need to be, a little thicker.
Suck. Bigger hands, yeah. Yeah.
No, not that big, no.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll leave that for now. And I don't know. His shape is not good enough. It needs to be more
Bulbous.
bulbous.
There we go. Oh yeah, there's definitely a blockbuster. One of the few actual highlights of the small town that you guys live in. The town of Whimsy.
Shit. I said he was gonna be chunk. He's gonna be Chunk.
Damn straight. Better be Chunk. Just look at Cat for reference. He Chunk.
Yes.
Seriously, get off my shoulder, you idiot. The only reason I'm even holding him is because he's warm. My hands are cold.
Yeah. Oh yeah, look at that! Look at them big fat legs.
Yeah, it's better. Doughy boy.
This one needs a bit of a curve. This one needs a curve like.
So feel free, people in chat, to try to guess what this is going to be as we go, because
Yeah.
if I didn't already know, I would have no idea.
Alright, I think I'm gonna leave this arm like this. Because this is the arm he's gonna be carrying it in. I want to be able to actually, like, you know, properly display it.
I think all the puzzles in that game are fine, Rift, except the one where it's literally one of those things where you try to get the ball in the hole and you roll it around by moving the freaking controllers.
Yeah.
That needs to die in a fire.
Alright, now I'm gonna...
Flint says it's Cookie Monster.
Maybe. I'm gonna start getting into a little more detail. I gotta draw, like, the face part. At least, like, the opening of the helmet.
Yeah, you gotta open it. Ooh, we heard that, guys. He's got a helmet.
Hey, that worked out pretty nice. Look at that.
Yeah. Now you need, like, the little bit of the windshield that's still left up top.
Yeah, so...
Yeah.
I feel like these lines are way too thick, and I can thin them down later. It's just fine. Alright, and then, let's see. I gotta get up my reference real quick.
Beautiful.
Alright. And it's gotta have... like a little pack here.
Oh, yeah. The arm, like... Yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
Maybe bring that down on the left side a little bit, so you can see it sitting on the other side. The side that doesn't have as much gut hanging. Yeah, I like that.
It's so hard to tell that it's actually anything, because all the
Well, yeah,
lines
but that's
are
fine.
black.
That's the beauty of it.
That's when I color it.
Yeah.
And I gotta get, like, little... I'm gonna actually change the color for this, because it's just gonna be straight the color.
It's a fat Eskimo. That's a good guess.
Oh, yeah!
Ooh. A little red. Ooh. And you can make it, you can set up more than one brush if you want to use a thinner one for some of this.
Yeah, I'm thinning it. There we go. That's a good... That's...
Yeah.
That looks like the way it's supposed to be.
Looks, totally can tell what that's supposed to be. Well, Kenny from South Park, yeah.
Oh.
Did Kenny from South Park even exist in '94? I don't know when South Park started. Maybe you thought it up. You're the creator. No, South Park started in 1997.
I know, that's... Now, I need to put, like, another... Gotta go back to black.
Yeah, that's one of the things I'm going to do before we start playing this game, when we actually get to the playing part. I'm gonna make a big reference document thing in the Roll20 of just random things that were airing on TV or movies that were coming out in '94, so that we can have that to reference for when we want to make a timely reference for things. Guys, I need to get home so I can watch Dinobots.
I need to add like a little stripe. I've kind of moved
Dinobots is
this
80s.
red block. I've kind of moved that red block a little too far, but I'm just gonna have to go like thinner.
Power Rangers. Yes, Power Rangers is a timely reference for the '90s. Luckily, Wikipedia exists, so you can easily find a huge list of things that came out in 1994.
Alright. I'm gonna start getting into more detail on like those parts on his body, and then I'll add the other stuff later, okay? Like I added the little red stripes that are supposed to be on the arms.
Yeah.
And now I'm gonna like tail up the boots.
Ooh.
Gotta add the traction to them boots.
Oh yeah, that boots are big.
This black is different than the other black that I was using. Fuck it.
Just roll with it. It works. Yeah, that's a good straight line. Straight lines don't exist in paint.
So you got them little traction pads right here?
Is it Poe? Teletubbies! That's a nightmare for sure.
God, this different black was actually really bothering me. Color pecker!
Back. I'm just going around to turn on my heater.
Alright, let's see. Reference image. Reference image. Oh, I think, I gotta add like a little belt. It was right across his gut.
I haven't checked the weather recently, Rift, but last I looked it was like -40 with after wind chill.
A little buckle right here. Oh yeah, that's a good belt, don't you think?
That's a good belt.
And what he has is a little hook, like a little rope. It's red. So I picked the different reds for this, but like, you know, again, fuck it. By the way, I left the one with the bad black on this one, because I...
Good.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna...
Also, the bad black? Come on, bro.
Oh, excuse me. So what it's got like a little rope here. Like that connects right to his belt, like right here. On the end of it, he's got like a little hook.
Rift says it's Soviet Santa.
Ooh. You see, he's got a little hook here. You know, I could probably lighten it up a little bit, so you can tell it's different. So you can hook himself onto stuff, you know?
Oh
Don't want
yeah, it's about right. Last I looked it was like -7 or 8 without wind chill here.
Alright, and he's got like a little symbol on his chest. A little crest.
Whose word was a colostomy bag? Oh. Well, that's definitely a nightmare.
Yeah. Oh no, this looks like a Japanese flag.
Yeah, it actually does.
That's not what it's supposed to be.
Nippon's still very strong. Just pulls a katana out and starts slashing people. Flooded Gojirian times.
Oh god, this is a fucking disgrace.
I'm sorry, I can't do that. Jaguar. I have no idea what this is.
What?
Symbol.
It's this, like, you know, on the center of it, like on my reference image, you got a little crest.
Okay.
It's saying, like, what it is, sort of thing. And I can't draw that small, that detailed. Especially since the picture is not, like, that detailed.
It's all good.
There. And I'll do the black, kind of like, I don't know, harness it up a little bit.
Oh, I had to reconnect again. There we go. I love the not connecting to the belt part there. That's great. Oh. Perfect.
Alright, well, let's see. He's got little side pockets. I gotta make sure I put a holster on his belt.
Yeah, you gotta have the holster. Is it gonna be like a brown holster, like made out of leather?
Sure.
And are your art commissions open?
Yeah. Yes, if you wanna, I'll pay me $5. I'll draw you like
Premium dick butts.
I'll draw you something awful.
You offer the awful, and I'll make premium dick butt drawings. Hey, Sarah.
I looked left onto the stream, and I don't see the big red dot in the center anymore.
Yeah, I don't either.
That's weird. I don't want to do that over again.
I had to reconnect, and for some reason it was gone. I thought you erased it.
No.
That's
the
weird.
match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Fine.
Hello? How are you not already following, Rift? What the hell?
Rift?
Oh, you unfollowed and refollowed? You just wanted to get called out on stream. I see how it is.
I see how it is, Rift. You're one of those people.
You should cover a snack. Oh no.
Alright, so now that you can actually see that, I gotta draw like little brown holster. I'm gonna do it in black first, for, like the outlines of it. Gotta do that first. Now, I bring in the brown. Bring in the brown. Oh yeah, that's good. That's good. Oh yeah, no paint fill tool or anything. I just gotta go like this and leave up.
Yeah, I love that there's no fill tool. I don't understand why, but I love it.
So I focused a lot on the suit. I feel like maybe, just maybe, I can start working on like the other details, like the face.
Anger, what did you do? What did you do?
What did you do? I'm scared.
He hit that forbidden button at the bottom that nobody's ever hit before, so we don't have an alert for it because nobody's ever hit it.
Oh no.
We don't have a donation alert because nobody donates. Except you, apparently.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. I can't say thank you enough. Like, that. There you go. You're our first donator literally ever. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Thank you for the $5. I will find a way to put that to use for this.
I told you one day there's gonna be a man in a purple fucking suit that's gonna, give you all the money you needed. And look at Anger in that purple name.
Like, legitimately, I wasn't even sure the PayPal link worked because it's never been used.
Yeah.
I'll read that now, okay.
Alright, let's see. Now I gotta draw the photon blaster. And it's gonna say it.
So the note on here, Verdun, is after you're done with your drawing here, you need to draw a snack.
Oh god. Okay. So I guess he took it to heart that I said $5 for.
Apparently. Wow, PayPal takes forever to clear stuff, doesn't it?
Alright. Yeah, look at that. I gotta hit it with a different color.
So I'll have to figure out a way how to make that work, because, like, I don't know how to make the donation thing work. I'll figure it out. Just in case in the future. But you can ask Verdun. People giving me money or other things makes me uncomfortable. So I'm never sure how to react to it, so I'm just like, nobody will ever click this button. I'll just put it here, and put a passive-aggressive message to tell people not to use it. I actually don't remember what it says on the button anymore. I think it's something about being possessed.
Something like that.
Yep, possession.
Oh, what do you think of that photon blaster? Doesn't that look amazing, Axel?
Oh god, it looks great. Well, I can straight up tell you, like, pretty much any money that comes into there isn't going into my account because I hate my bank and I can't figure out a way to get it to work right. So I'm just gonna spend it online on things to help the games, like map packs and things like that. Or just straight up Roll20. I'm actually looking at possibly, because we're going to try and do some more campaigns this year, doing a yearly pass for Zoom, so that we don't have to worry about video chat stuff being a pain.
Alright, I think it's time to color the face, Axel. Now is the moment that we've been waiting for.
I think this is the moment everyone's been waiting for. I accidentally clicked over to your monster. There we go. Time to color it. Oh boy, here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't know. I feel like this color might be a little too much. It needs to be lighter. Yeah, that's better.
Full body okay painting. Yes, sir, that's exactly it. Marvin the Martian let himself go. Well played.
Alright, alright. And now, I gotta give him the eyes.
It's beautiful. Oh, purple. Bold choice. Wait. What's this? What are these?
These are his eyes.
These are his eyes.
It's the eyes that you, like, it's exactly what you're thinking with compared to what he's made of, Axel. It's his eyes.
Oh, definitely. Okay, we'll definitely save it and post it for you. We'll give you an exclusive signed version.
Yes, I will autograph it.
We'll put it on the wall.
Alright, now I gotta give the eyes like a little outline.
So yeah, I know I don't know if you guys were watching the channel too much for you and Sarah, if you're still there, Anger. But Steel and Zanvin aren't going to be available to do the game, so we're going to be trying to find a couple of other people and get that campaign rolling soon, TM, as well. I'm concerned.
Yeah. Don't worry, I'll make it look a little more like actually eyes. And then you just go in.
Does he have eye stalks? Like alien style? Oh my god, yes.
Look at that.
Oh no.
You know, when you leave them too long, they start growing eyes. Doesn't it look great?
So I think that little bit of the face shield needs to be colored in.
It does. I'm just focusing on the face right now. I can do that right now, though. I gotta get a nice gold.
Ooh, gold. Fancy.
Yeah, it keeps the rays out.
We're getting closer, guys. You guys still haven't guessed it yet.
Still gotta do his mouth.
Yeah, you gotta do his mouth. That's important.
Yeah, very important.
Okay. Enjoy. We'll get there. Yeah, we have to finish this up first, and then we'll get there. Do we want to finish? We should probably finish the character completely before we do the stack. Come back to that. Oh boy. Oh, like honestly, if I didn't know what this is, I would have no idea. I don't know if white's the right color. Shouldn't that mouth be dirtier?
I don't know. I'm doing it as a base. It's fine.
Yeah.
I'm working on it.
Yeah.
A little lighter. I need to hit the edges again with like the black, make it a little more defined.
Flint's surprised he only has 2 arms.
more than one arm? Or two arms? Oh yeah, look at that. Oh god.
Now,
God.
do we need some waves coming off of that mouth?
Yeah, I need to make some
Like greenish.
green lines, but first I need to add
Oh yeah, you gotta have teeth. Can't be a monster without teeth. Even if there's not very many of them. I love the blaster.
it's the best. I gotta add a little bit more definition, honestly, to like the face.
Yeah, I really wasn't expecting these eyes.
Yeah.
This took me off guard.
After I draw this, do you want me to make like little pictures to what things are for him?
Yeah, we'll get to that. Like, we'll want to grab a screenshot of just him first. Maybe do it on a different layer.
Yeah, that's what I think. Make it transparent. Alright, yeah, I need to add a little more definition to his face. Maybe some darker spots.
Oh yeah. You need some spots. That's good. You know, I was thinking maybe you need something in his other hand.
Yeah,
maybe his favorite thing.
Yes! That's his favorite thing. That's perfect. That's a beautiful idea, Axel. Thank you.
I am here to facilitate awful things.
You are. Alright, so I'm gonna make that a bit brighter. Because it's glass. It's gonna be a big bottle of it.
If he's a big boy, he needs a big bottle.
He does.
Does this technically constitute cannibalism?
I mean, it's like drinking blood, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. That bottle was not very big.
Yeah, I don't know. Considering the size of him, it's fucking massive.
True.
Gotta remember, he's not like he's like I don't know exactly how it could be. It'd be a fraction of his size. He's big. Big. Alright, and then I'm gonna add a nice red label to it. And maybe a little bit like liquid inside it.
Yeah.
It's not full. You'll
No,
never
no.
have one full.
So good.
Oh, what have I made?
Such a beautiful piece of art.
Okay. Now let's see. One sec. I need to add the big red red letters on top of the helmet because that's what that's what has.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna be awful at these letters. There.
There they are. Beautiful.
I'm sure that'll make it a little more obvious. Oh god. Can only go up from here.
It's so beautiful already. How could it get any better?
Let's see, let's see. He doesn't have any fingers, like he already has stuff covered, so maybe I'll have like a little line for like little fingers. Like in the gloves.
It's up to you. Does he just have mitts or does he have gloves? Maybe just thumbs.
Oh yeah, that's right. I gotta add thumb.
Do you love our piece of artwork so far, Chrisu? This beautiful monster that Verdun has created for his child.
Oh, those are some good thumbs. Look at those.
Good thumbs that are completely blacked in for some reason.
I'm working on that.
Ooh, fancy.
Yeah, look at that.
Now you get them stink waves in.
Oh yeah, I gotta do that. That's right. You just reminded me. I gotta do that. Well, let's get some nice stanky green.
Pungent. Like he's burping.
Yeah. It needs to be a little thinner than that, so.
Yeah. Couple of shorter ones.
Yeah.
Oof.
Oh god.
You can tell this guy's breath is great.
This is really good breath. Let me check my note and see if there's anything else that I can really like
Okay.
upon.
Well, if we really want to give him some context, once we're done with this, we could add a background. Not like a full background, but like on another layer, maybe? That'd be a good way to do it.
Sure, if you want.
Let's go to another layer real quick and I want to check something. I'm on layer 3 now.
I'm just looking up symbol real.
Oh right, he's not filled in. This won't work.
Yeah, that won't work. Alright, so I gotta write this. I gotta do it small.
Oh wait, I'm on another layer, so I have to switch back.
I'm on my own later. You don't have to worry about me.
Yeah, just so I don't accidentally draw anymore. Yeah, I can't draw anymore. Good.
Oh god, that's way too far to the side. I gotta fix that. Gotta put in, I'll put it like right here.
What is that?
Oh, it's nothing.
Okay.
It's little symbols. He has confusing symbols that nobody can make sense of on him.
Ah, nice.
Da 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 da.
I think we're nearing completion of the main body.
I think so. Maybe I could add a little more detail. I think what I really need to add more detail is to the boots, because those are important, you know.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Make them poofier.
Yeah, little like marks across them.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that. Like, you know, that's feet, and you got like the wrinkles and everything.
Yeah. You can totally tell what that's supposed to be.
Yeah, yeah. No, it's contiguous suit. I can't. Let's see. Let me check my reference image. See if I got anything. Not really. Not really. That's fine.
Are we about done with them, you think? For now?
I think as soon as I a little bit more of the boots, I'll be done. Yeah.
Okay. My music seems to have run out.
Oh, good.
Video paused. Continue. Why did you pause? Stupid music. Guess I was just AFK on it too long when it actually went and paused itself.
Yeah, I think I've had that happen previously. I don't know why. Hmm. I think that's good for now. I think that's what I can pretty much do.
Alright. Well, for now then, we'll leave the pic. We can take a screenshot of this picture.
Do it. I've made a monster. It's that.
Yes, you did.
Literally.
He's beautiful.
Thanks. My mommy says he's special. My mommy says she thinks I'm special for thinking that he exists.
And yeah, Flint. Yay, Cyrillic.
Yes, it is.
Alright, so now, for now, we'll just leave this tab here, and we'll go back over to the monster tab. For your character sheet. What is your monster's name?
My monster. Whenever Ferg asks him his name, he just says his name is Droog. He doesn't know what that means, but he says it's fine. I just call him Droog.
Alright, well, fill it in, because your name is not Mike Wazowski.
There.
Of course.
I wrote up like a description.
Alright,
Like,
for your appearance.
personality traits. Yeah.
Alright, go ahead and copy paste it in then, if you want to. Or if you don't have it. Handsome. That's a good name, yes. allergies are bugging me. Are you filling it out on the character sheet?
Yes.
Okay, it must not update until you finish.
It doesn't. I think that's a good
Yeah, I kind of like that.
idea. Because now I can reveal what he is with description. So
Yeah.
everybody, say hello, Drug, the massive potato Soviet cosmonaut.
He is Sputnik.
He is Sputnik.
A hecking big potato man in a spacesuit with weird symbols on it. He bounces around like the astronauts I saw on this TV show. And he has a super powerful photon blaster on his hip. I like it. I like it a lot, actually. Hecking big.
An absolutely massive potato in like a Soviet cosmonaut suit.
With a blaster.
With a photon blaster.
What's his personality?
I've written basically a few little just little bits rather than like a big
Yeah.
paragraph on, like the example had. So I'll just write that down. The first part of him is that you can't understand him at all. He's a real deep thinker. Like he's slow and he likes to think over his problems.
Oh, so what you're saying is he speaks space language.
Yeah, he speaks. He's really brave. He's always bumping into things. Like he doesn't know how his own size. He's just always bumping into stuff, trying to get through doorways and like breaking them. And he doesn't know his own strength. There.
Deep thinker, brave, always bumping into things, doesn't know his own strength, can't understand. Good. Okay, so what's his favorite thing?
Well, as Ferg understands it, Drug's favorite thing is angry juice.
Good old angry juice.
Just like his daddy used to drink.
So wrong. And of course, as we mentioned on the picture, he's got some angry juice right here.
He does. He's got the angry juice in his hand.
Alright, so how does he hide?
Well, what he does is he shrinks down to a tiny, tiny size. And what he does, he orbits around the head of Ferg. Like a little spaceman going around a moon. But he's so small that he just looks like a little gnat, a little fly. And everyone just like, nobody ever really notices it. They're just like, yeah, that's just a fly. And they never think to swat it away, and they never think they'll be like, I'll get away. It's just like, yeah, he's a smelly boy, he's got a fly around him. That's normal.
Perfect. So when he shrinks down, you are dense enough that you have an orbit.
Yeah, it seems so.
Are we sure your brains should be 2?
Yeah.
Alright, once you're done filling that in, got it. We're not gonna. There's nothing here right now. This is for during the game's reference. The monster can steal or borrow your relationship dice, but that puts them at risk when you do so. So now we're on to what can he do. This is the most this is the mechanical portion of building your monsters. This is the most complicated part of building the characters in this entire game, actually. So let's start. Should we go back to the picture to start with this?
Yeah. Let's go back to. I'll mark stuff on.
All right. So open up a new layer. I'll put it above.
I just don't know how to access the other layers.
Just double tap it.
Like, they're grayed out. Oh, I go to layer 1.
Yeah, you go to 3 and double click it.
I can't go to 3. It's yours. It's like.
Oh.
So I can do layer 1.
I'll just move it then.
Yeah.
Where is layer 1? I don't see it.
So, it's right above 4.
Oh, then you're already set. Good deal.
Yeah, like I said, I already said it. So, I'm gonna go. I set up basically what like locations I wanted, how many dice and such beforehand, because like I said, this was gonna take a while, so I set up some stuff beforehand, what I wanted to do, and I'll set up starting from like what the first position is, and go down from there.
Okay. Yep. So just draw like little arrows to them and name them.
Yeah. I'll make the arrows a different color than the rest of the suit. What color do you want?
Since you're not using it for anything else really, why not blue? Or, actually you're not using it at all, so let's go with a yellow. That should show up. No, yellow won't show up good. On a white background. So pink maybe?
I don't know if I want pink.
Yeah, you are a boy, so what, yeah, just go back to a blue.
Okay, I'll do blue.
Like a dark blue maybe.
Like that?
Yeah, that's how that works.
Okay, and I type, so this is gonna be hard to like write. Oh god, how am I gonna do this?
Well, you can tell us what it is.
So, Kaz in Zone 1 is his sprouty purple eyes.
Sprouty purple eyes, okay.
He's a potato man, and these eyes have sprouted out of his skin to allow him to see. Should I say any powers that have? Like anything I decide? Or like...
We'll do that on the character sheet. Actually, we can just jump back and forth. I have both tabs open.
Yeah.
So let's just jump back to the character sheet and add the first location. There we go. So yeah, sprouty purple eyes. How many locations is it? Just one?
Just one.
Alright. So that means it has 5 dice. Before you do qualities and stuff.
Yeah. I'll wait for the qualities, I guess, after. And we'll just go through them after I point out all the stuff.
Alright.
So should I write purple eyes on this? Like, just draw it?
I mean, why not? It's gonna look like poop, but who cares?
Yeah, I'm not good at writing text. Not good at much with paint.
That's the beauty of it, though.
God. Exactly. I feel like I should make this smaller next time. It's fine for this one.
Alright. So now back on the character sheet, what qualities do your sprouty purple eyes have? Well, quality and extras. You get 1 quality for free.
I gave the quality useful.
Alright, and what are they useful for?
It's useful because he has galaxy vision.
Ooh, galaxy vision.
He can see really far, and he can see through the dark.
Okay. Go ahead and fill that in. I mean, basically he has stanky wizard eyes.
Yeah, and with that, he also has sharing.
Ooh. So he's sharing extra, takes away 1 of his dice.
Oh god. I think he changed the dice, and it actually, like, cleared the box I had worked on.
Oh, whoops.
It's probably what... I'll do that after it's done.
Okay. Yeah, you don't have to fill in, like, lengthy. You use qualities, galaxy vision, and extra.
we go.
Alright, and that's it for that one?
That is it for his sprouty plies.
Alright, so now, hit location number 2.
Hit location number 2 and 3, because the next thing that I'm gonna mark down is his stanky mouth.
Ooh, stank mouth.
With all the like the little stanky lines. We'll just curve around over here.
Mm-hmm.
I'll make the text smaller this time.
If that's possible, yes.
I feel like this is additionally harder because I write with my left hand. I'm left-handed.
Yeah.
I use my mouse in my right hand. I'm rather ambidextrous, but I'm writing words with like my offhand, even if it is just with a mouse.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so you got stank mouth.
Yeah, he's got his ski mouth.
Which that one is 2 to 3, so that's 10 dice.
That is 10 dice. But what I got on him, that is he attacks. He
Attacks.
Stanky mouth. And he uses his angry daddy breath.
Okay, so the quality is attacks, that's free.
Yeah, and that is because his angry daddy breath. And it's got an area 4.
Ooh, area 4. So that's 4 dice down.
So that's a 20-foot radius attack.
Ooh. So he has an area of effect breath attack. I love this game already. The nonsense you can pull off with these monsters is so much fun. Alright, does it have anything else?
That's it.
So it's got 4 extras, so it's 60-10.
60-10 for his stanky mouth with his angry daddy breath.
Alright. So the next location... How many locations is it?
He has 6 different locations.
No, I mean, how many, like, what, this is...
Okay,
Oh.
yeah. This one is 4 to 6. It's got 3 dice.
Alright, so that's a lot of dice.
Yes, this is for his buddy. This is his interstellar expeditionary suit Mark IV.
Oh my god, I love it.
I got him.
Oh no. That pun is so bad it hurts, but it's great. Whew.
This is gonna be a hard one to write out.
Okay, you keep filling that in. I'm gonna be right back. I have to go to the bathroom.
I loved coming up with this name. It just hit me. Alright, I'll wait for him to back before I do like the dice stuff and see what he has to say about the name. La 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 la. Let's see what kind of music does he have on. Not bad.
God damn it! Seeing it really makes it worse.
Do you like how like it's misspelled and everything?
Oh yeah.
Alright. So that's 3 hit locations there.
Yes, so it would have 15 dice. Now, monsters can you can never roll more than 10 dice in this game, though.
Yeah, I know. I got plenty of stuff on it.
I'm sure.
I've
So
got
what's its free quality?
defends.
Useful.
He defends with this hefty chunk. And he has immunity to space stuff.
So useful space stuff.
No, immunity.
Oh, immunity space stuff, right.
Yeah, he's immune to stuff.
It's always good.
Like, all that bad stuff up in space, you know, they say there's no air up there, and that the sun burns.
Yep.
This protects him. And then he has bounce.
Ooh.
Just one.
Just one level of bounce?
Just one level of bounce. And then 3 levels of buff.
Ooh, and tough 3. So that's 5 levels of extra stuff, putting him back down to 10 dice.
10 dice.
Oof, that's a thick chonk. You weren't kidding.
He's a hefty chunk.
He's a heckin' chonker, alright.
I think on like the I don't know if it's actually we're actually gonna go with this, but I think on like the list for like how many dice are in a location or like overall for him is like 10 dice is like 12 tons or something.
Yeah. It's not how much he weighs, that's how much he can carry.
Oh really? Oh, good.
Yeah. Alright, next location.
The next location, let's see, is his proton blaster.
Ah, his blaster. So how many places is this?
His proton blaster is, let's see, 2 places. 7 and 8.
There you go.
Oh, actually, I did it with a small size. I gotta do a big boy. There, it's proton
Yeah.
blaster.
Alright, so what's his proton blaster is 2 locations, so out of 10 dice.
Yep. And I have to attack.
Of course it's attacks.
Yeah. And with that, it's got burn,
Ooh, burn.
and it's got gnarly too.
Alright, so now he's with what, 7 dice?
Yeah.
Now to go over a little bit of what this means for you guys that are watching, Each location has to have a quality, which is free. You can have more than one quality on a location, so you can have a location that both attacks and defends, but doing so costs you one of your dice. Each thing you add past the initial quality costs one die off of the total amount of things it gets. Monsters get what qualities? There's only 3 qualities. They are attacks, defense, and useful. Useful, you just give it a very specific niche use, and that's what it can do. Extras, though, are what are the real bread and butter of what makes you awesome. Literally or figuratively. So, for example, some of the extras Verdun's already used. Sharing. The sharing extra allows the kid to use the useful quality of that area, even when the monster isn't around, when they're hiding. So in the case of his weird eyes, the kid can have space vision. Isn't that the one you shared so far? Galaxy vision. Yeah, you have galaxy vision. And then you have your area. Which is literally, like, that's pretty self-explanatory. It's an area of effect.
Yeah. It's 5-foot radius per tick of area. So with 4 areas, I have a 20-foot radius.
Oh, I didn't even see this until last line of area. If area applies to a useful ability, it affects everyone in the radius.
Yep, I read that, and I have it on something else.
Okay, good. And then you also have tough, which makes it so when you take damage in that location, it's just reduced by 1 for every point of tough you have. Automatically. Burn makes you set things on fire. Or in this case, some kind of proton fire. Probably like a plasma burn.
Yeah, something like that.
And you have to make actions to put the fire out or it'll continue burning you and hurting. What else did you have so far?
Gnarly.
Gnarly! This part is especially harmful. Add 1 point per level of gnarly to any damage it inflicts. So it just automatically does 3 points of extra damage as long as you hit.
Yeah. So I use 7 dice, but the automatic does 3 more damage.
Or 2 more damage.
Yeah.
Gnarly 2. Alright.
I also had bounce and immunity, which are in the other book.
Oh yeah, bounce. Bounce allows you to deflect attacks or reflect them right back at the enemy. If they did enough, if your dice matched up or were better than theirs. And then, what was the other one?
Immunity.
Immunity. Well, that was pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah, exactly.
So now, next location.
Let's see. Next location was. Next location are his potato mashers. His hands, arms.
Those are another 2 locations?
That is a 1 location. This is his auxiliary.
Okay. Potato mashers, well played. Alright, so where are these at on his?
I'll put on the left side and get the hand, because the right side has quite a few.
Zero's mitts.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying. Okay. Big honkin' mitts.
That's fucked up, eh?
It's fine.
I'm getting too close.
It's on another layer, so it's all good. Good.
There's potato mashers.
Awesome.
These are pretty generic. I just wanted to have them as an auxiliary without necessarily too much to them. So
Okay.
they're just attacks.
So they're only 1 location, so they'll have 5 dice. Normally, and they're gonna have attacks, of course. Do they have any qualities at all?
Nope.
Alright.
They're auxiliary.
And see, so you have 5 dice on these, this is what you'll use to lift. So you can lift up to the 5th level of might stuff.
Right. Alright. And the last one is number 10. That is his moon boots.
Ooh. These are important.
Is very important. God, that's fucked up ass. That's a fudged up. Sorry.
That's beautiful. Alright, so what does Moon Boots do?
His moon boots have useful, and the usefulness is the fact that he moves around like he's in moon gravity.
So he has low G.
So bouncing, low G movement.
Oh boy. Welcome back. We're just finishing up the last location.
And along with that, he's got area,
Ooh.
allowing him to use that low grav within a 5-foot radius. Like, I don't know how far he can do it. I'm guessing probably just 5 foot around him or something like that.
What's the first level of area?
First level of area is a 5-foot radius.
Yeah, so 5 feet.
Yeah, and he has sharing. So even if he's not out and about, we can still like low G.
So that gives him what, 3 dice on that? Yeah.
3 dice, and that makes sense because he's doing so much moon gravity. It means that 3 dice means he's slow. He's not jumping around fast in moon gravity. He's going slow.
Nope. Oh, I love this already. That's great. So there we are. Your monster is now finished.
Yay!
Let's go back to the drawing for one more look at that beautiful thing. With his locations. There you go, Riff. There's his hit locations. You've got his sprouty purple eyes, his stanky mouth, his proton blaster, his potato mashers, his moon boots, and his interstellar expeditionary suit Mark IV. Ah, it killed me. Let's grab a screenie. That's beautiful.
I think I'll give you the reference image I was using, so you can see the myth behind my madness. Here you go.
Okay, yeah, I see it now. See, I was expecting like a panel of stuff on the front, not a symbol.
Yeah, it's like a little air thing, you know.
Yeah.
Whatever it is. You should show on stream.
I did.
Yay!
Alright, well your character is now done. You just need to name your parents. At some point.
At some point I will.
Yep. And then we'll have to get the other characters made, and then you can figure out if you want to have your guys connected in any way, whether you're friends or what have you. But that's it. That's a very simple, straightforward way to build characters. It just takes a while because of concept. The meat of it, the meat and potatoes, quote unquote, are what takes all the time. It's not really the stats. The stats are very simple. And this runs off of a D10 system for you guys watching. So when you roll dice, you'll be rolling a stat, plus a skill, plus, if you're using a relationship, that. And you roll the number of dice, and you want to pick matching sets. That's how this game works. We'll get into more of that when we actually start playing. For now, I think that's all we have for your character creation. Yeah. So I guess it's time for you to draw a snake.
I do. I do have to draw that snake. Yeah. I think I should give some explanation behind like my choice character.
Oh yeah, go for it.
When I first were thinking about doing it like on MS Paint and such, I said, you know, I'm really bad at MS Paint. The only thing I can really draw are potatoes. I know I sent Axel a picture of what I drawn in the past for friends for like Rainbow Six Siege. You can probably show that in stream. And it's just like, yes, I can draw potatoes. You know what I'll do? I'll make a potato monster. And over the months of basically like concepting this, I came through some ideas, just like stuff, and it's just like, what if he was like an imperialist Russian man? And then fucking Axel was just like, well, what if he's like, it's like Sputnik. He's like a Soviet astronaut. It's like, oh fuck. Oh no, fudge. It's great.
Yeah.
And then I kind of went crazy with it, and some horrifying things happened.
Yep.
Like the angry daddy breath.
Angry daddy breath is bad.